Hi, I'm Jessica Bellows, and this is my Serial podcast evaluation. Serial is a podcast told week by week and is completely based off of true events that happened in Baltimore in 1999. The host and also executive producer is Sarah Koenig. Around 80 million people have downloaded this podcast since it was first aired in 2015. Serial has broke many boundaries in the podcast world and is one of the most popular to this day. Sarah Koenig is an American journalist from New York, and she graduated from the University of Chicago. She then decided to become a reporter. Koenig might be doing this podcast for the money, but I believe that she really wants to get to the bottom of this case, just like everyone else. We know so far that Heyman Lee went missing one afternoon, and then she was found dead 4 weeks later in Lincoln Park, where it seemed that she was strangled to death. The primary suspect is Adnan Syed, who is also Hayes' ex-boyfriend. One of Adnan's acquaintances, Jay Wilds, is the main evidence in this case. There is a possibility that Jay could be lying about everything. The bad thing about this case is that nobody seems to remember what happened the day of the murder. Adnan is the ex-boyfriend, but him being the ex is not why he is the suspect. The people in Adnan's life have different views of the kind of person he is. Some say that he is possessive of Hay and maybe even jealous since she had gotten a new boyfriend. Others say that he was not an angry person and that he was only happy for Hay. Adnan tells Koenig that he thinks it is strange that people try to stick up for him. He does not believe that people actually know him or his personality. This is uncommon behavior coming from a man that is being accused for a murder. Jay Wilds went to school with Adnan and Hay and is now a star witness in the murder. Jay claims that he got a call from Adnan to meet him at Best Buy's parking lot. He says that Hay's dead body was in the back of Adnan's car. Jay says they went together to bury Hay's body. Jay has lied about some of the evidence he has given the police. He also mixes up his story a few times. This evidence is expected to be true after police ping Adnan's cell phone to Lincoln Park the same day Jay says they were there. There were 2 phone calls that Adnan made while he was supposedly in Lincoln Park. There is the Nisha call that either Adnan or Jay made, which is under speculation that it could have been an accidental butt dial. This evidence might be unclear because cell phone towers can misconstrue calls and make up who they went to. There is still concern about that phone call and who actually made it. This is actual in-your-face evidence, but we also have to keep in concern why Adnan doesn't remember anything from that day. I have many questions about Adnan's poor memory of this very important day. Not only does Adnan have a poor memory of January 13th, but he also doesn't stick up for himself after learning that Jay made his claim against him. This itself makes Adnan look guilty. Adnan fails to provide an alibi or any memories, which might mean he snapped. Studies show that when people snap, they usually forget what happened in the moment. One of the last things that it could possibly happen is the possibility that Jay helped Adnan kill Hay. Why would Jay lie to the police several times about what really happened the night Hay was murdered? For all we know, Jay could be lying about everything he has said so far just to cover up that he helped Adnan murder Haley. Jay is very suspicious, but there is not enough evidence to place blame on him. Jay will always be known as the man that lied to the police about his claim and the man that is the key witness in this case. I hope he is no longer making up lies and that he's trying to help with the case instead of mixing it up. Everyone has different suggestions as to what happened the day Hay was murdered. I believe that Adnan Syed killed Heyman Lee. Everything I have researched leads me to believe that Adnan deserves to be in prison. Koenig has done an amazing job on this podcast, and she has really taught people a little bit more about how the justice system really works. Serial has really opened my eyes to reevaluating evidence, and I'm excited to learn more about these kind of cases. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Give this video a like down below. Thank you very much.